Hello everyone, this is Sam, the Lo-Fi Chef, coming back with my second video, slightly more high-tech this time. I'm going to use a proper DSLR camera and maybe even a tripod, making Scotch bonnet sauce for my friend John Dovey, who requested this recipe over Facebook. Let's go for it. Okay, so first up we have between 15 and 20 red Scotch bonnet peppers. I've taken the stalks off, but I've left the seeds and the pith all intact. Cut into quarters. Next up, 1 red pepper, just roughly cut. I have about 4 fingers worth of ginger, about 1.5 bulbs of garlic. We have some cumin seeds. Finally, we have some cinnamon, about 4 or 5 cardamom pods, and about 4 or 5 cloves of cloves. And lastly, about a teaspoon of turmeric. So I'm heating up a couple of chef spoons of sunflower oil, just getting those on a medium heat. This is where we're going to get some of the flavour to the sauce going straight away. In goes the cinnamon, the cloves and the cardamom, the cumin seeds. Once that starts to sizzle, we'll put in the garlic and the ginger. Okay, that's just starting to pop a little bit. We get the garlic in there next, and the ginger. Okay, so we're cooking this for about a minute, and then in goes the red pepper. Very simple recipe this. In go the Scotch bonnets. Give this one a good turn. Mentioned we're going to need a bottle of white wine vinegar. I guess that's a litre or something, no idea, 350 millilitres. Okay, so classic white wine vinegar, chuck it all in, turn the heat down. Okay, we're going to let that go on a low heat for between 15 and 20 minutes. We just want to get, most of that vinegar is just going to get absorbed into the garlic, the ginger and the peppers. When we come back you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, but there'll be very little liquid left in there. It'll all be sucked up into the fruit. Don't let it burn. Give it a stir every now and then. Obviously don't be an amateur like me and leave your tea towel a bit too close to the flame, otherwise that's what's going to happen. You're going to get a lot of steam here, so hold your breath. Okay, I think maybe another 5 minutes for that. The garlic still looks a bit stiff, a bit more mushy than that. Okay, so that's been about 15 to 20 minutes on the hob. I think that's going to be perfect. So there's still quite a lot of liquid in there, but it's quite a slushy mix really. The peppers in particular are falling apart now. The garlic's still stiff. Maybe I could have cut those in half, but I was being lazy. Probably a good idea to fish out the cinnamon. It's not going to blend too well. It's done its job. It's added the flavour. You can get rid of that. Now we'll add the turmeric. This is more just for the colour than anything else, which will keep it as a really nice orangey red, which we like. If you have a hand blender, like so, you can do that straight in the pan. If not, I'd let it cool down a bit before you stick it in the blender. Okay, so now we have quite a thick consistency, as you can see. Very gloopy. It really depends on your own personal taste. This will get thicker as it gets colder, especially when it goes in the fridge. So I'm probably going to add about a cup of water to that, just to thin the whole thing out a little bit more. But again, if you like a thick sauce, keep it that way. Next up, we're going to let it cool, and then we're going to bottle it. Okay, so now we come to bottling up. Get yourself a funnel. I use old Incona bottles, which are absolutely perfect and seem very appropriate. I made quite a lot here. With this recipe, it's very, very flexible. If you want to make it sweeter, add some brown sugar. You can add fruit, you can add mango to it if you want. You can mix it 50-50 with mango, make a nice puree type salsa. I prefer just to lash it on my chips. But basically, we are, done. Thanks for watching.